Senator from Utah.
Mr. President, I compliment my colleagues who have been talking about Medicare Advantage today. It's amazing to me that they'll take money from Medicare Advantage, this administration, and put it in that people love, that works well, where they can have their own doctors and their own health care providers, and put it into Obamacare that is not working and they're not happy with, and we wind up with a lot of dissatisfied people in this country, and with good reason for their dissatisfaction. So I rise today to join my colleagues in speaking out against the harm Obamacare is already causing to seniors throughout the country who rely on Medicare Advantage. I've heard from many seniors in my home state of Utah who are worried about the impact that further cuts to the Medicare Advantage program could have on their personal health care. For example, James and Maureen of Spanish Fork, Utah, sent me a letter describing how they have been personally affected by the hundreds of billions of dollars taken from Medicare Advantage to pay for Obamacare. To take money from a program that really works, that people are happy with, that they pay for, and put it into Obamacare where it doesn't work, they're not happy with it, and it even costs more expenses to the government. James and Maureen were informed some time ago that their current doctors and most providers in their area will no longer be covered as a part of their plan's network. In Maureen's words, quote, if further funding is taken from Advantage programs, more and more providers will stop accepting these plans. Where will we go to seek medical treatment? Unquote. Maureen also said that like many other seniors, she and her husband worry about what will be next. Now, these are common stories, Mr. President. Seniors throughout Utah and throughout the nation are seeing their health care options dwindle because President Obama and the Democrats in Congress raided Medicare Advantage to pay for their misguided Obamacare, or what they call their health law. Now, we all remember when the President promised that under Obamacare, if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. Yet because of the law's cuts to Medicare Advantage, people like James and Maureen are being forced to find new doctors and health care providers. And as each day passes, fewer and fewer options are available to them. This is just another example of broken promises that came part and parcel with Obamacare. On top of the problems with Medicare Advantage, a new report issued late last week from the chief actuary at the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services with even more troubling news. Buried in the report, which was 2 years late, by the way, is the confirmation that Obamacare will raise insurance premiums for 11 million employees of small businesses. Now, you heard that right, Mr. President. The Obama administration's own actuary found that under the president's health law, 11 million workers will see their premiums rise. Like I said, this report was 2 years late, and it's no wonder why the administration sat on it for as long as they did. This is just the latest in a long line of bad data that we've seen about this misguided law. Yet the administration refuses to step away from its talking points and acknowledge the truth, that the health law is fundamentally flawed and is not working as promised. All of the problems we're seeing are just coming over and over again, that the best path forward would be to repeal Obamacare and replace it with patient-focused, common-sense reforms that will actually lower costs and expand options for the American people. I hope eventually that that's the path we take. Mr. President, I yield the floor.